And Seattle not alone in this. The president taking aim at D.C., Portland, and New York City. People here in Seattle fear that with the CHOP being on the national stage again, well, things may not calm down in this neighborhood anytime soon. For several weeks in June, protesters managed to hold 6 city blocks on Capitol Hill, the CHOP. Though it was dismantled in early July, unrest remains in the neighborhood weeks later. It's visibly a fortified police precinct. Just Tuesday, protesters confronting police as city crews worked to clear an encampment inside Cal Anderson Park.
I worry that it's just going to turn into this never-ending cycle of they're going to chase out the protesters or the people inhabiting the park. They'll do whatever repairs they need to do, or it'll be a temporary thing. And then as soon as they leave, people will go right back and recolonize that area, and it'll just be this never-ending cycle.
Wednesday, the Trump administration in a White House memo accusing government leaders in Seattle and a handful of other cities of failing to enforce the law, specifically citing the CHOP, calling it an unlawful occupation. Mayor Jenny Durkin responding in a series of tweets, calling the president's threats unlawful and divisive, accusing him of withholding funding based on political interest. Back on Capitol Hill, and those who live in the neighborhood fear they're once again caught in the middle of a political tug of war. I
feel like I'm collateral damage. I was tear gassed in my home. I'm here 24/7. The protesters get to go home. The cops get to go home. I am here 24/7, subjected to whatever shows up on my block any given day.
Mayor Durkin, in a sense, calling the president's bluff. She doesn't believe he has the power to withholding, going as far as calling him a despot and saying that the threat is unconstitutional. In Seattle, Sebastian Robertson, King 5 News.